Alright, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh and a very good day to everyone. So, I believe people are going in already, the live? Okay, so without hesitating, actually I'm very delighted to welcome each and every one of you to AICC's fourth event of this semester, which is Airbus Simulator. Alright, so before we start, let me introduce myself. My name is Nur Khairunisha binti Muhammad Helmi, and currently I'm taking Bachelor in Aviation Management in Uniki Almiat, and I will be the host for today's program. So before we begin, I would like to do a simple explanation on today's program, which is firstly, we will be having a very relaxed sharing session with our amazing three panelists, which I will introduce later on. And then after that, we'll be showing a short and a compact Airbus simulator video, which we ourselves experienced at SimFlight KL. And then after that, we will have a short lucky draw session, which will be conducted during the video session. Lastly, we will end everything on this event with words of advice from our amazing panelists. So, can we proceed with the panelists? Is all the panelists in? Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum. Sir Muhammad Zahir. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hello.
Wait. Can you hear me clearly? Boleh dengar suara saya tak?
Boleh.
Alright, baik. So actually, we have another two panelists with
Okay.
here. Will be with us today, but
Dah masuk dah?
still not.
Dah masuk dah? Belum lagi?
Belum lagi.
Okay.
So sementara tunggu tu kita sembang-sembang lah dulu
Boleh.
So with all due respect, saya kenalkan dululah dekat semua orang. Sir Muhammad Zahir bin Abdul Rahman is actually currently kalau saya silap minta cik betulkan ya, which currently is MAB simulator instructor.
Not really instructor tapi boleh lah sebab saya memang sebelum ni ada experience kerja dekat Sin Subang Airport. So lebih kurang
Alright.
but I'm not rated for the A320. Nazar.
Okay. So we have here already with us is
Captain Nazar.
So Captain Nazar Fitri, currently servicing in Firefly. Am I right? Can you hear me, sir?
Dengar tak?
Salam.
Hello?
Salam, dengar.
Okay, baik. So sementara kita menunggu while waiting for our other panelists, kita kenal dululah dengan two of our panelists. So kita start dulu dengan maybe Sir Muhammad Zahir, boleh kenalkan sikit diri secara briefly lah.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Zahir bin Abdul Rahman. Currently, I'm staying at Kampung Melayu Subang. So sekarang during this pandemic, saya mengajar flight simulator at home. Before this, saya kerja dekat Sim Subang Airport. Kalau you all tahu Sim Flight KL Subang. Pernah dengar kan? Sim Flight KL kan?
So actually, okay, tak apa, cik teruskan.
Okay. Saya berumur 28 years old this year. So nak cerita background ke belakang background sebelum ni ke?
Boleh sebesar
apa? Boleh
Boleh.
Okay, so bila I finish my SPM 2010, so I kerja dengan Firefly.
Cik Zahir, boleh kuatkan sikit suara tak?
Kuat sikit, dengar tak? So my problem sikit. Boleh
Alright, clear.
Okay, so bila habis SPM, saya kerja dekat Firefly as a baggage handler. So start dekat situ yang saya minat aviation. Okay, and then saya kerja Firefly baggage handler I think dalam 6 month, and then I further study. I took STPM dekat Penang Free School, Penang. Lepas tu I datang balik airport, I kerja as a customer service sebagai ni lah Berjaya Air sebagai customer service. Okay, then SIM Subang I start lepas I resign Berjaya. Masa tu Berjaya di close down. I kerja Berjaya SIM flight sampai 2017 kot. Lepas tu I start buat SIM kat rumah. Kalau you boleh nampak kat belakang ni.
Nampak.
Nampak sikit lah. Pada my friend tengah ni, tengah fly chopper.
Oh. Okay.
I think that's it. Okay.
Alright. Menarik sangat. So nanti saya akan tanya lebih lanjut lah tentang SIM yang kat rumah ni. Okay. Baiklah. Kita teruskan, kita proceed dengan our second panelist. Captain Nazar. Nazar Fitri. Boleh Captain kenalkan diri sikit? A brief introduction.
Baik. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat petang. My name's Nazar Fitri. Basically, I'm working with Firefly at the moment, and thank you for inviting me today to become one of the panelists. And then, do you guys hear me well? Is it?
Yes. I can hear you clearly.
Okay. And currently working with Firefly, and I'm flying with aviation experience for baru dalam 11 tahun. I started my aviation career in 2011 sampai sekarang. Basically, I started with Firefly, and then flying with AirAsia, and then with MAS, Malaysia Airlines Group previously, and then now I back to Firefly. Full-time husband, full-time father, and a part-time pilot, and a part-time carpenter as well. And nothing much I can tell about myself because this is an ad hoc program for me. It's kind of like last minute I have been invited by my friend last night. But anyway, that's basically about me. Today is my off day, and why not sharing some experience with you guys for today. Thank you.
Alright, thank you so much. So actually, on behalf of AICC, I would like to thank our panelists because you would like to spare some time to share some experience with us today. So it's a very pleasure to have both of you here. So we're still waiting for Captain Wafi to join us. So we can proceed with some sharing of experience. So actually I want to ask Captain Nazar, normally people will ask on how to be a pilot, but I would like to know what are the easiest way or cheapest way to be a pilot in Malaysia? Can you share something with us?
It's not say it's easiest way to become a pilot in Malaysia. It's to be frank, it's a tough journey to become a pilot in Malaysia, especially nowadays because 2020 up until now, 2021, it become a huge impact for us as a pilot itself. And then most who are just passed their flying school recently, they will have no other way to go at the moment. So it is a tough time at the moment. But looking forward about maybe another 3 to 4 years from now, you see, for those who are joining this evening, who are planning to go towards become a pilot itself, you still have a proper plan, which is whether you want to proceed to become a pilot itself or not. And then the easiest way I can share is going directly to the flying school, or else the cheapest way. Well, the cheapest way is you enroll with the company. It's either you apply to become a cadet yourself with any airlines in Malaysia, because like we get two big major airlines in Malaysia, which is Malaysia Airlines and AirAsia. These two airlines, they have their own cadetship, which is they have their own sponsorship to become a pilot for them, which is cadet by MAS and also cadet by the AirAsia. So this is the cheapest way. But then yet you will be bond, you'll be abide by the company, serve them for a certain period of time. So that is the cheapest way. And the easiest way is going directly to the flying school. While you're in the flying school, then you will get enrolled with certain companies that come to the flying school and interview you. That is the easiest way. Uh, but even though the easiest way will be not the cheapest way, because the easiest way it take cost a lot. As my time back then, this cost already about 200K, but now I'm not sure about how much will be now. Some have heard about almost 400K for the plane itself, but the price is varies time to time. So at this stage, for me, I'm not saying I'm discouraging. It's a tough job, but fun at the same time. To become a pilot itself, it's fun, but tough, mentally and physically. What I said is mentally first rather than physically. Your mental itself have to be in accordance with your physical, because during the lesson, starting your first footstep into the flying school is gonna be a tough journey for you. So mentally prepared from the early beginning of your path is crucial. So the what I can share is the one that I've been going through is, and most of our friends that been going through is, from the beginning we had to make our mentally very ready to go through this course. Up until we work, also your mentally had to be ready.
Hmm. Okay.
So
Thank you so much. So
uh
yes.
yeah, good, good.
Would you like to add something more, Captain?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. So I believe this profession is like one of the toughest, and if there are people out there, the young aviators out there have set their mind to be a pilot, they have to be prepared mentally and physically. So we already have our Captain Wafi here with us today. So I would like to welcome, hi Captain Wafi. So with us here today, so Captain Wafi bin Abdul Fattah Harun. So can you do a simple explanation, introduction about yourself?
Hi, Assalamualaikum, and very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let me introduce myself. My name is Wafi bin Afatah Harun. I am one of the UDKL Miat alumni, age 36, graduated in aircraft maintenance technology, specializing in avionics. And currently, I'm working as the UAS officer with Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia, and still with Malindo for long-term leave due to pandemic for 737 fleet based KLIA. I have some experience with. I have experience as a instructor with International Aero Training Academy in Malacca, and experience as a tutor with Aviation College. And so currently what I'm doing now is we're going to come out with some regulation on the use of the UAV in Malaysia. So we'll see. That's all from me.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much, Captain. So, actually, I want to ask more question, but before we proceed, we have a short video, introduction video from our advisor ourselves, AICC advisor, Miss Madam Siti Balkis. So, we will view the video first.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon. Thank you to the moderator, Ms. Khairunisa. Alright, first of all, I would like to welcome to all the participants for today's event called the Airbus Simulator event. I believe that participants not only came from UNIKL Miat, but also from other UNIKL campuses and outsiders. Alright, welcome and thank you for joining us. Alright, and thank you and also congratulations to all the AICC UNIKL Miat for organizing this. Thank you also to the team Flight Sim KL Subang Airport, which is the location for the event of Flight Simulator Airbus A320 being held. Alright, basically, this event conducted objectively to share with all the students about the operation of real flight operations and how it works, okay, specifically on the Airbus A320 cockpit. Okay, it will help students to enhance their knowledge on that particular area, especially for UNIKL Miat student itself. Okay, you will get some ideas and new perspective on aerospace field after joining this event, which will be benefit for your studies and also for your future career. Okay, apart from that, we will also hope this event will encourage students and outsiders to develop interest and passion to the aerospace field. Okay, and I believe that aerospace field is a very interesting for everyone to know more and explore, okay, including myself. Okay, aerospace or aviation industry is a very exclusive field to enter for exclusive people only, and I know you are one of them. Alright, some of us never get opportunity and don't even think to experience the flight simulator because of many reasons, or maybe it's not our field, so we are not relating to it. But you are actually can come and try yourself to experience the flight simulator. Everyone can. And we are here today ready to share with you guys on how an aircraft run via flight simulator Airbus A320. Many more interesting areas on aviation or aerospace to be learned if you guys study at UNIKL Miat. Okay, this is the time for you to know more about the aerospace field. Grab this opportunity. Inshallah, you will gain many knowledge, and believe me, you will be enjoying and fall in love with aerospace field after you watching this flight simulator event. Yeah, it's fun, and we will show you also the cockpit, galley, and aircraft city like a real one, and then to feel as a pilot handling an aircraft. This is the time for you to gain knowledge on aircraft, okay, brought to you exclusively by Aerospace Information Center UNIKL Miat. Don't forget to subscribe our YouTube channel Aerospace Information Center Malaysia. Thank you guys. See you and enjoy this event. Okay, bye.
All right. So thank you so much to our Madam Balkis. So we would like to proceed with our panelists. So before I get to know, I want to ask more about on the simulator part. So I want to ask two of our captain here. So since each of you specialized in different handling different aircraft, different types of aircraft, you mind sharing with us what is actually the differences between Airbus and Boeing? So maybe Captain Wafi can share with us first.
Testing.
Yes, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, dengar?
Dengar.
Okay, good. Alright. Boleh ulang balik soalan? Saya tak apa clear tadi.
Boleh. So actually saya tanya regarding like Captain Wafi dengan Captain Nazar is actually specialized in handling different aircraft. So kita nak tahulah or maybe a bit sharing from Captain itself. What is the differences between handling Airbus and Boeing?
Okay. Basically, what I can share from my boss experience, from handling two different aircraft. I have experience in flying the ATR 72. Okay. Another one is Boeing 737 NG. And some experience with Airbus A320 with simulator. So the difference is Airbus system, okay, is more simple because it come up with term fly by wire. Okay, kalau you tengok, let's say if you jump into the aircraft, okay, the procedure will be quite simpler. If you compare with the Boeing, for example, Airbus, you have a side stick, okay, ataupun in Malay call like a joystick, okay, both on the left and right side for pilot and co-pilot. But in Boeing, okay, we have a control column, okay, dia macam kita panggil steering lah, so simple. Tapi apa pun, okay, whatever is procedure, the concept will be same, okay. Anything what you want to do, you will have the procedure. Okay, you carry out procedure first. Procedure will be like some sort of like a memo item. Okay, before you proceed the checklist, you come up with procedure. What to do next? Okay, for example, once you do the procedure, okay, after that you will cross check with your checklist. Okay, so kalau I compare balik between Airbus and Boeing, although the both aircraft the manufacturers came from different manufacturers, but the system, okay, all the procedure will be same. Itu je. So kalau for example daripada Airbus you nak pergi ke Boeing, sometimes you ada rasa perbezaan sikit, tetapi kalau you tahu sequence apa yang you kena buat, semua akan jadi lagi mudah. Itu saja.
Alright, faham. Thank you so much, Captain Hafiz. So dari Captain Nazar yourself, anything more you want to add on that?
There's nothing much that I can add between what Captain Buffy had mentioned previously. It just, if you found inside because I flew the ATR 72, 500 and 600 series, and I flew Airbus 330, and I did conversion on 340, and also tests on the 777 before. So like Captain Wafiz mentioned, there's a differentiate between the side stick and also control column itself. However, on the ATR 72, 500 and 600, it is about it's same cockpit, not saying same cockpit, it's the same method, just like a combination of Boeing and also Airbus. They got control column, and the rest of the system is just exactly the same like Airbus.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Captain. So, actually, I'm very interested in Sir Zahir providing the simulator at home. So, I would like to know more actually. So, what is actually you providing there, and why are you? I just want to know more. Can you share with us about the simulator at your home?
Okay, basically I punya simulator ni just biasa je. Dengar tak? Clear?
Okay.
I think
Okay,
mic macam problem sikit, sorry.
Okay, tak apa.
Okay, kalau you boleh tengok kat belakang ni, Okay, simulator yang I buat ni dia platform stand for ni lah apa, saya pakai P3D. P3D tu Prepar 3D. Okay, I cerita daripada ni lah apa, start I buat sim boleh
Boleh.
Okay, first dulu masa I kerja sim Subang, I resign. Then I join I buat kat rumah part time dengan laptop je. Kalau you boleh tengok I punya Instagram Zahir Flight Sim, I letak gambar semua dalam tu. Okay. So daripada situ sikit-sikit I kumpul duit, I buat sim yang macam sekarang you boleh tengok sekarang. Basically sim yang I buat ni kita taklah exactly sama yang macam betul punya. Cuma macam apa yang Captain Wafi cakap tu prosedur. So biasanya bila dah lama tak fly, kita akan lupa. Okay. So SIM ni guna dia untuk ingat balik lah apa prosedur dia kan. Selalunya kalau every 6 month pilot dia akan sit for the kita panggil apa base check. So base check tu kat sini apa yang boleh saya provide, kita buat lebih kurang similar apa yang dalam SIM actual SIM yang buat. Okay, apa lagi you nak tanya?
So pasal simulator ni, is it open to public to?
Okay, public. Biasanya dulu saya buat memang untuk kawan-kawan. Okay, then ada juga saya buka untuk public. Sekarang memang saya buka untuk public lah. And sebab sekarang ni pun saya dah equip dengan dia punya, saya tunjuk dia punya throttle saya dah upgrade, dia punya Airbus punya ni Transmaster. Yang satu lagi tu untuk Boeing. So siapa yang main Boeing ataupun aircraft, helikopter pun boleh try.
Oh, alright, menarik. Okay. So, thank you Cik Zahir for sharing with us. Kalau apa ni nanti kita ada share dekat ruangan komen IG Cik Zahir. So to all the participants, to all the viewers, kalau nak follow boleh check out lah IG Zahir Flight Sim to check out on the flight sim. So actually why we have pilots and also simulator here today is sebab kita punya program for today is like kita nak tunjuk flight simulator to the public. So actually saya nak tanya lah, what are the significance of flight simulator to the pilots? So boleh tak Captain Wafi share dengan kita?
Okay, bila kita letak satu teori lah kalau kita bawa kereta, belajar bawa kereta rosak, kita boleh berhenti di tepi jalan. Tapi kalau kapal terbang rosak, adakah kita boleh berhenti di atas awan? Jadi konsep tu tidak boleh lah. Jadi bila kita handling sesebuah pesawat ni harga dia sampai beratusan ribu daripada yang kecil sehinggalah jutaan ringgit bagi pesawat yang berskala besar. Jadi untuk membuatkan juruterbang tu mampu menerbangkan pesawat tu, prosedur dia pertama sekali perlulah dilatih dalam simulator. Dalam simulator ni akan dilatih basic handling, maknanya secara asas. Okay, company dia dah manufacturer dia dah come out dengan manual. Okay, so manual ni dah tahu nak start engine macam mana, apa sequence dia, kenapa kita kena start electrical dulu, kenapa kita kena start pressure dulu, kenapa kita kena start sistem ni kemudian. Jadi sequence itu telah diajar di dalam simulator. Jadi bila kita dah biasa bawa, kemudian dalam simulator tu juga para juruterbang akan didedahkan tentang latihan kecemasan. Sebagai contohnya, sekiranya kita terbang, tiba-tiba katakanlah di tengah kita baru take off daripada satu landasan, tiba-tiba enjin padam. Apa kita nak buat? Jadi ataupun contoh lain, tengah kita terbang, enjin mati. Tengah kita terbang, tiba-tiba ada satu masalah teknikal yang berlaku. Jadi segala permasalahan ataupun isu kecemasan ni akan dilatih oleh para juruterbang, dan akhirnya kita kena sentiasa bersedia lah. Jadi kenapa kita kena buat seperti mana Kapten Nazar dan Kapten Zahir terangkan sebelum ni, proses ini ia signifikan bagi terbang sebab apabila kita selalu terbang, kadang-kadang kita dah ada cara kita. Jadi untuk mengelakkan apa-apa berlaku dengan kita buat beyond the checklist, setiap 6 bulan tu para juruterbang perlu hadir membuat base check ataupun dia nak check lah sejauh mana kita punya kompetensi, dan instruktor juga akan latih juruterbang. Okey, katakanlah you kena kecemasan sebagai contohnya, jadi dah dilatih. So dalam kata lain, apabila kita dah sentiasa updated ataupun kita dah sentiasa terlatih dalam simulator, bidang actual nanti bila kita terbang, okey, mahupun dalam simulator tu pun kita boleh buat cuaca, ribut, peti dan sebagainya, maka juruterbang itu tidak akan rasa nervous. Nervous masih ada lah, maknanya juruterbang itu boleh fokus sebab dia dah latih sekiranya kecemasan ini berlaku dan dia boleh apply. Jadi itulah yang kita gunakan. Dan dalam simulator ni jugalah, okey, kalau you nak buat kesalahan, you boleh buat. Dan apabila you buat kesalahan, instruktur akan tunjuk kenapa you buat salah, apa yang silap. So kita boleh buat kesalahan di bawah. Tetapi di atas kita tidak boleh buat sebarang kesalahan, sebab sekiranya buat kesalahan mungkin boleh memberi masalah pada pesawat yang mungkin memberi masalah kepada orang di bawah ataupun pesawat di atas. Itu yang signifikan bagi saya. Ataupun kita Nazar boleh tambah lah, kadang kita panggil torture chamber lah. Torture chamber ni dalam satu tempoh 6 bulan tu masuk simulator memang kita akan dikeras sehabis-habisnya. Bila keluar kita akan start normal. Begitu kita Nazar.
Boleh mungkin Captain Nazar boleh share sikit tentang torture chamber.
Torture chamber. Torture chamber ni for us sebenarnya benda tu daripada flying school lagi lah. Daripada sekolah penerbangan lagi, menjangkau ke akhir pengajian tu kami akan masuk dalam simulator. So it's a fixed base simulator lah. So dekat situ kita diberi pendedahan dari segi keadaan cuaca yang sebenar berada di luar macam mana, failure macam mana. So dari awal tu di masa di flying school tu, di sekolah penerbangan mungkin tak begitu terasa sebab dengan limitation yang ada. Jadi bila beralih ke fasa di dalam airline sendiri, dia jadi totally different. Sebab pada masa tu simulator berada di tahap pertama sebelum keluar untuk fly itself. It means kita akan start dengan kelas, kemudian akan ada simulator, kemudian habis daripada fasa simulator akan masuk ke fasa line training. Line training ni di mana kita akan di-train di dalam kapal yang sebenar. So sebelum ke kapal yang sebenar tu, dia akan di-torture dalam torture chamber tu lah, sebab kata Captain Wafi. Tapi sebenarnya that torture chamber tu sebenarnya adalah persediaan yang sangat-sangat singkat, persediaan untuk kita sebelum terbang ke kapal terbang yang sebenar, persediaan yang sebelum kita meneraju helikopter yang sebenar contohnya. Dan tempoh masa yang begitu singkat bergantung kepada jenis kapal terbang Syaf. Tempoh masa yang singkat dengan course yang padat dan prosedur yang padat, dan juga itu yang menjadikan tempoh simulator tu menjadi seperti torture chamber. Jadi dan peristiwa tu, torture tu akan diulang kembali selepas habis fasa line training. You will go online, and then after 6 months you will be back to the simulator and being trained into not just being trained, tapi kita juga akan didedahkan dengan failure-failure yang baru. Kita akan refresh balik yang mungkin sepanjang tempoh 6 bulan tu tak ada terjadinya engine failure ke, tak ada landing gear ke, apa semua. Kita tak didedahkan dengan bukan tak didedahkan, kita tak terjadi pun for the past 6 months, tapi every 6 months kita akan ulang, refresh. Kita kita akan ulang kaji balik. Dan seperti mana macam kita di dalam bulan puasa sekarang ni pun kita mengaji balik, kita timba ilmu balik, kita refresh kita punya journey tu. Itu something yang tak ada dalam bidang lain. Mungkin ada certain bidang ada yang seperti yang saya sedia maklum, mungkin dalam bidang oil and gas yang mana yang pergi ke pelantar dia orang pernah kena renew something every 6 months as well ataupun setahun sekali kata saya. Dan juga beberapa bidang dari segi OSH, occupational safety and health pun juga melibatkan perlu renew dia orang punya license yearly. Tapi dalam bidang penerbangan ini setiap 6 bulan mereka di kami ni di refresh kembali dengan kos-kos dan juga prosedur-prosedur. Dan kadang-kadang yearly setiap tahun kadang-kadang ada juga failure yang berlaku di luar dan dijadikan satu uji kaji untuk kami study. Jadi benda tu boleh dipraktiskan di dalam simulator dan disimulitkan. Contohnya beberapa tahun lepas macam contoh kes ATR di Taiwan, instead of left engine fail, enjin kanan yang fail tapi dia tutupnya enjin sebelah kiri. So it become both fail. So it's something to learn. So apa yang perlu kita lihat dan perbaiki dari segi prosedur. So ada penambahbaikan di situ. So mungkin itu saja yang boleh saya tambah.
Okay, baik. Thank you so much, Captain Azhar. So I believe based on what Captain Wafi and Captain Azhar said, the significance of simulator to the pilot's training is actually the preparedness ataupun persediaan for the pilots lah, because we all are well aware that aviation industry is a very what we call it a high cost industry. So we cannot bear any mistakes. So I want to ask Encik Zahi. So actually, it's very important the simulator programs for the pilots training. But what are the significance, or what we call it, why we open the simulator to the public? Why do you think that? Like, can you share with us?
Okay, bagi saya kita buka untuk public ni supaya public tahu macam mana kerja pilot. Kan, walaupun saya tak masuk dalam airline lagi, tapi berdasarkan apa experience saya kerja dulu, saya nampak macam mana pilot ni kena tahu. Semua orang cakap pilot macam senang je naik take off autopilot. Dia tak tahu apa yang kita kena buat dalam tu. Kita kena monitor traffic, weather, macam-macam lagi. Jadi saya rasa kita perlu dedahkan benda ni kepada public so that public tahu kerja pilot tu macam mana. Okay.
Okay, faham. So menariklah. So kita buka peluang untuk the public to know more actually how the pilot operates and aircraft lah. So without further ado, actually event untuk hari ni adalah kita nak tunjuk tentang flight simulator yang actually we experience at SimFlight KL. So actually we from the AICC team, we ourselves went to the SimFlight KL for this flight simulator experience. So this SimFlight KL is actually located in Skypark Subang Terminal. So a bit explanation on SimFlight KL. They gives many packages. So everyone out there, you can try and get your experience on the simulator. Starting the prices are affordable, which starts as low as 59 ringgit, where you can get to experience the final approach. And also for now, they also have plenty of Ramadan promotion where you can get packages at a very discounted prices. You can check out their official website or official IG. Just search for SimFlight KL and one of our committee will share the IG and website. Everyone can check it out. And also they also provide cadet pilot preparatory program, and also many more lah. You guys can go check out. So I want to proceed with the video, but before we play the video, as I mentioned earlier to everyone, we have a lucky draw session during this video. How we are going to do this lucky draw session is actually inside the video. You guys have to watch the video closely because we have located 6 hidden face masks with alphabet written on it. So what you have to do is you gotta remember what are the words on the face mask, and then you have to guess the words based on the alphabets. You can guess the words on the Google form. We will share the link after this, so be prepared. So the first 5 person with the correct answer will get a prize. So without further ado, we will proceed with the video. Let's watch it.
0445 Zulu, Las Vegas Tower is closed until further notice. For further services, contact Las Vegas Approach and Departure Control.
Hi, Assalamualaikum, and a very good day to everyone. Do you want to be a pilot? Or you have a very distant dream to be a pilot? So, as of for today, I'm currently at Skyport Terminal, Subang Airport, to give you a real example on handling a real aircraft, or what we call it, a flight simulator. So this center is actually specialized in FAA Level 3 Airbus A320 fixed-base flight simulator. So this is actually designed for familiarization, procedural, navigation training for professional pilots. But now, it is also available for anyone out there to experience it as young as 10 years old. So this simulator is actually designed for beginners and also seasonal flyers. Their non-motion simulator is actually giving you experience on hands-on for piloting an aircraft.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine around, yeah. Now I'm thinking I might have caught the June blues. Yeah, I wanna drown myself inside the juice. Yeah,
Although it is a fixed-base simulator, but you will get to experience a real-life feeling on a real cockpit.
running from the truth. Was that not? I'm just a lonely fucking you. Now when I drive around, don't feel it up. Why it's getting colder when the sun come out? Might just waste away, don't know what life about. Another day go by, don't know.
As of for today, this aircraft Niner Mike Sierra Lima Bravo will be takeoff from Cool, touchdown in SZB, and landing back to Cool. So without further ado, let's fly!
Fort Worth, runway 3412, passing 10,000 for 17,000. 5 maintain flight level 220, runway 3412.
Listen to Redwood 885 at 15.5 for 17,000. 5380 Redwood 885.
245 21667.
2077.
Step, take care, 791.
On dua. Okay, ni pergi tengah balik. Alright. Okay, so kita nak buat flight controls check. So flight control ni, kita tengah tu kan, nampak ada kesa cross. Okay, cuba gerakkan set stick. Okay, tu kanan kan. Okay, bagi kiri. Okay, alright, tarik. Okay, nose out. Okay, lepas. Okay, nose down. Okay, alright. Okay lah. Okay, sekejap, saya try saya punya. Alright. Okay, ingat degree ni. Okay, nice. Okay. Alright. Kau tengok luar, yang horizon tu nak sama dengan sini.
Tapi kalau macam ada sikit sini.
Okay. Ke kanan sikit lah. Alright. Okay. Center. Okay, dah 1000 kan. Dah 1000 feet lah. Okay. Slowly ke kiri boleh? 060. Slowly ke kiri. Cut power. Cut power. Wing straight Cut power habis. Ready rada. Rada kanan. Terhenyak sikit lah. Tak apa. Okay, bagi center line balik kiri, right? Bagi center line balik. Saya set flap 1 lah.
So, how was it everyone? I hope everyone had some fun while learning and get yourself some insights on how the Airbus A320 actually operates. So until then, goodbye everyone! Alright, so before we proceed with Q&A session with all our panelists, I would like to get some experience sharing with two of our committee that experienced the flight simulator. So even though it's a shame that I could not try the flight simulator, but two of my committee are able to join the flight simulator, and I would like to invite two of them to share with us some of their experience as a public to try the flight simulator. So welcome on board, Harry and Nisa.
Okay, hi everyone. Hi. Okay. So
as you can see in the video, me and Harry is the one yang get the opportunity to fly the aircraft, and as we apa yang boleh kita cakap is memang banyak gila experience and benda-benda baru yang kita orang belajar masa dekat fly simulator Airbus tu.
yes, okay. So Lisa, okay, so first experience and what do you feel? Okay, for your first attempt as a not a pilot lagi, okay? So of course lah not a pilot lagi kan. So what do you feel bila first time attempt to be in the simulator? Can you share what you feel?
What can I say? It's a very great experience sebab we can feel like the real cockpit dalam tu. Okay, even though there's just like flight simulator, tapi with the environment, the sound memang amazing gila dekat Airbus flight simulator tu tau. And the first thought of me, I fikir yang macam aircraft ni dia ada satu jenis je cara bawa dia, which is steering. But actually Airbus dia pakai all stick tu kan, stick tu itulah. So memang bila tengok tu macam macam game lah.
Okay, so macam Harry pula. Harry rasa macam okay, bila Harry bawa aircraft tu sendiri, Harry tak akan expect yang okay, it's quite hard okay to be a pilot. Okay, untuk control aircraft you nak kena maintain the navigation, the speed, and then the altitude itself, and dia punya dari segi dia punya kelajuan of an aircraft tu sendiri. Okay, stable semua, and of course paling penting you kena tahu railway yang you nak land, because bila dekat atas tu kita tak akan nampak benda tu like really clear. So your eyes must be really in good condition to be a pilot.
And as pilot also dia kena tahu how to read the radar dekat situ. Yeah.
Betul. Okay, so macam Nisa, nak tanya Nisa ke? So macam Nisa, apa function in the cockpit yang menyebabkan Nisa rasa excited sangat bila dia dekat dalam cockpit tu?
Okay, yang memang excited gila, dia punya cut power engine tu. Lepas tu bila kita nak take off and landing, kita kena switch on, turn on dekat light, selalu terpasang kat cockpit atas tu kan. Yang tu memang feel gila lah. Lepas tu kena LSM bila kita fly aircraft tu, dalam pada masa kita pegang stick tu nak bawa aircraft tu, fly aircraft tu, kita kena juga handle the speed of aircraft tu. So macam dua responsibility kita bawa dalam aircraft tu, macam payah lah tapi however best gila.
Yes, betul. Congrats Nisa sebab dapat opportunity kan untuk kita sama-sama belajar and feel macam mana how it's feel to be a pilot. So macam Harry pula, benda yang paling seronok Harry ada dekat dalam cockpit tu kan, benda yang paling best adalah untuk turn switch on lampu dekat cockpit tu, kena pusing and then patah balik pusing on, dia macam seronok lampu tu macam malap terang. Okay. Yes, so dia macam ada satu aktiviti yang kita boleh buat lah dekat dalam cockpit tu selain daripada tu menong saja kan.
Yang pegang stick tu.
Pegang stick tu je guys. Okay. So
35 minutes And apa lagi ni? Oh, ya. Dia punya environment aircraft tu, bila kita landing, bila kita nak take off, bunyi dia kan, kita start engine dia.
Oh, betul.
So macam real gila tau. Rasa macam dekat macam kita bawa real aircraft.
Betul. At first Harry rasa macam Harry ingatkan kalau kita dah masuk dalam Airbus ni, kita ingatkan nak start engine ni kita kena start macam kereta. So kena pusing ke depan. Actually tak, kita kena start dengan engine 2 dulu, and then baru kena lepas engine 2 dah sampai dekat dia punya heat level dia, baru kita akan turn on dengan engine 1. Okay, so that's the sharing moment for a session from us, Hemai, Harry and Nisa. So we are back to our moderator, Khairul Nisha. Thank you guys.
Alright, thank you so much Harry and Nisa. So we can see lah, if the public gets to experience the simulator, they'll be super excited. So I would like to ajak ramai-ramai all the publics out there. So kalau ada berpeluang untuk try the simulator, you guys can try. So kita akan proceed dengan Q&A session. So to our panelists, we have few questions in the comment section from our viewers here. So firstly from Amin Baharun. So can some of you share your unforgettable experience during handling flight failure? Can anyone, Captain Wafi start first?
Okay, pengalaman yang saya saya takkan lupakan adalah terbang daripada penerbangan pertama daripada Pulau Pinang ke Kota Baru. Okey, waktu itu bila kita sampai di lapangan terbang, pihak flight dispatcher dia akan bagi kita serta information lah tentang keadaan pesawat, okey, NOTAM, termasuklah cuaca yang dikatakan terkini. Jadi apa yang saya nampak situ, cuaca di Kota Baru agak sedikit agak hujan lebat, ribut petir dan sebagainya. Jadi dengan perkiraan minyak dan sebagainya, kita dah rancang pergi ke Kota Baru. Sekiranya tidak boleh, kita akan cuba mendarat, kita akan cuba holding, dan kita akan, kalau tidak boleh juga, dengan jumlah minyak yang kita ada tu sekiranya tidak mencukupi, mungkin kita akan berpatah balik ke Pulau Pinang untuk buat refueling. Jadi apa yang saya nak sharekan di sini, di depan saya ada pesawat komersial lagi, iaitu Asia dan juga Malaysia Airlines waktu itu. Jadi kita boleh dengar pesawat pertama tu dia berjaya mendarat, okey, dan dilaporkan ada sedikit keadaan wind shear lah ataupun keadaan angin yang tidak stabil. Dan pesawat kedua terpaksa membuat, kita panggil go around lah, maknanya cuba mendarat tidak boleh dan go around balik. Jadi kita adalah nombor 3 lah in sequence. Waktu itu kita dah berbincang dengan kapten apa semua, okey, kita cuba revise balik. Okey, sekiranya kita tidak boleh mendarat dan kita akan buat prosedur lah. Okey, macam mana kita set prosedur, kita kena set power, kita kena set flap, okay, dan sebagainya. Jadi waktu itu apabila on final, keadaan nampak dah stable, aircraft dah fully configured. Maksudnya kita dah set flap, power setting semua dah. Kita waktu itu hanya tumpukan di luar, kita cuba straight line, okey, untuk mendarat. Jadi apa yang berlaku waktu itu, terkena juga wind shear, yang mana kalau kita tengok pada rate, okey, rate yang menunjukkan kita punya rate of climb, rate of descent tu, kebiasaannya kita nak turun tu dalam 300 ke 400 kaki per minit. Jadi apa yang berlaku pada wind shear tu, dia punya amount value of rate of descent jatuh drop banyak. Maknanya ada daya tolakan di atas yang buatkan kita jatuh. Okay, sekiranya kapal itu di altitude yang tinggi, kita boleh recover lagi. Sekiranya altitude di kapal rendah, jadi kapal tu boleh hit the ground lah. Jadi kita terus go round lah, set power, kita start go round. Jadi apabila kita dah terlatih, kita dah verbally discuss, buat mental preparation dengan preparation di simulator as well. Bila kita go around tu, kita dah tahu dah what to do next. Okay, lepas kita go around, kita kena buat apa. Di situlah gunanya perkataan aviate, navigate and communicate. You aviate dulu kapal dulu, you bawa kapal, don't think about the communication semua dulu. You aviate, make sure you punya kapal tu as per plan, you aviate bawa, and then you navigate. You nak pergi ke mana? Sekarang ni, I tengah go around, I kena navigate, I kena pergi kat holding point. Holding point ni adalah satu kawasan yang mana kita akan berlegar-legar, kita akan berpusing di kawasan itu sementara menunggu cuaca menjadi berubah kepada keadaan yang baik, okey, dan juga menunggu kita panggil menunggu kebenaran daripada pihak ATC lah, okey. Jadi masa tu go around tu kita aviate dulu, kita bawa, kita navigate. I pergi ke holding point, kemudian baru kita pada masa sama kita akan contact lah Kota Baru, kita go around dan kita buat holding point di somewhere dekat, kalau tak salah dalam chat tu di Kota Baru tu ada Pantai Sabak. Pantai Sabak tu dia ada holding pattern. Jadi dalam masa 15 minit tu kita kira balik, kita berbincang apa kita nak buat. Okay, kita cuba mendarat sekali lagi. Sekiranya kita tidak boleh mendarat dan cuaca masih lagi tidak berapa baik, so kita buat minyak akan semakin berkurang. Kita akan dengan minyak yang mencukupi, kita terpaksa berpatah balik untuk buat refueling. Jadi kita cuba buat request untuk attempt second landing dan alhamdulillah cuaca menjadi baik dan kita mendarat. Jadi di situ apa yang kita tak akan lupa adalah kita kena ada kita panggil situation SA lah, situational awareness. Maknanya kita berdengar, kita mata melihat instrumen, kita sentiasa bersedia dengan apa jua yang berlaku. Jadi dengan pengalaman tu, berdasarkan exercise yang instructor dah bagi dalam simulator, kita dah berlatih banyak kali, kita mula mental flying dan sebagainya. Apabila kena waktu keadaan macam tu, terus kita boleh take over balik. Maknanya kapal tu navigate, communicate, dan kita asalkan kita punya tumpuan kita adalah landed safely. Alhamdulillah. Itu antara yang saya takkan lupa lah.
Alright, baik. Thank you so much. Oh, saya belajar banyak benda baru ni. Pasal aviate, navigate, and then communicate. Alright, so kalau untuk Captain Nazar pula, what are your most memorable moment? Captain Nazar, you muted your mic. Alright.
Sebenarnya ada sepanjang kerjaya saya ada 3 event yang saya takkan lupakan lah. Yang pertama, masa tu masih di awal kerjaya saya, lingkungan setahun, 2 tahun, 3 tahun macam tu. Masa tu saya masih di Firefly, dan masa awal kerjaya saya di Firefly dalam 2-3 tahun tu, flight saya daripada Koh Samui, Thailand ke Subang. Dan ketika itu memang kami diberitahu cuaca masa itu adalah monsun di sebelah pantai timur dan juga pantai barat. Dan dalam masa yang sama, gunung berapi meletus di Indonesia yang menyebabkan satu lapisan layer of asap letusan gunung berapi. Dan untuk makluman juga, letusan gunung berapi ni sangat signifikan sebenarnya untuk kapal terbang. Dan apabila kita encounter with any volcanic ash ni, kami harus berpatah balik. Dan sekarang ni situasinya kami daripada Koh Samui dah memang nak balik ke Subang. Jadi signifikannya sewaktu penerbangan tu kami tempuh juga di skrin kapal terbang ni boleh dilihat kami panggil San Elmo fire. San Elmo fire ni dia macam kilat, tapi kilat yang kecil-kecil. Berlaku di cermin. Macam kita bawa kereta, tengah bawa kereta tu, hujan yang sangat lebat, tapi ada kilat-kilat kecil dekat cermin. Dia macam tu. So kita orang panggil San Elmo fire. That San Elmo fire, dalam bentuk pengetahuan juga, mostly kapal terbang ada 3-4 layer cermin dekat skrin depan kami ni. Jadi dalam perjalanan tu berlakunya San Elmo fire dan cermin crack. Cermin crack, jadi kami terpaksa mendarat turun. Routing daripada Koh Samui sebenarnya daripada Koh Samui, Hat Nyai ke Alostar, Ipoh turun sampai ke Subang. Kami terpaksa pusing jauh daripada Koh Samui, Kota Baru, Terengganu ke Kuantan, Pahang, dan kemudian berikut bawah untuk ke patah balik Subang. Penerbangan sepatutnya dalam 2 jam menjadi ke 2 jam 45 minit. Extra 45 minit. Itu adalah satu tempoh yang agak panjang pada saya di awal kerjaya. Yang kedua, event yang keduanya, penerbangan daripada Gold Coast, Australia penerbangan daripada Melbourne, Australia balik ke KL. Kami baru saja take off daripada Melbourne masa tu, dan ada satu time gap which is kami perlu call Australia punya center controller yang kami akan pass dan masuk ke ETOPS. ETOPS ni ada satu kawasan yang kita is a point of no return. Sama ada you pass that point, you go, ataupun before that point, if anything happen before that point, you will divert. Divert ni bergantung kepada ke mana yang kita nak pergi. So bila jadinya ada satu biji lagi aircraft, which lagi aircraft tu dia take off daripada Gold Coast. It was the event a few years back, di mana kami take off daripada Melbourne. Kapal di belakang kami ni sepatutnya akan follow balik ke KL juga. Same company, masa tu saya dengan AirAsia X on the 330. Jadi kapal tu kami dapat tahu berlakunya masalah enjin. Dan kami dah nak dekat sampai dengan kawasan ETOPS, which is lagi 10 minit, 15 minit nak sampai ke ETOPS point. So that ETOPS point membuatkan kami ada nak pergi tolong ke tidak, sebab yang kapal di belakang tu confirm dah akan divert. So kawasan yang untuk di divert tu adalah kawasan yang agak scattered, yang tak ada apa-apa, memang hanya satu pekan kecil yang tak ada controller, tak ada siapa-siapa pun. So nak tunggu bantuan sampai tu, daripada company yang sama, untuk tunggu bantuan tu ambil masa. So masa tu kami pula dah nak sampai dekat ETOPS lah. Jadi disebabkan dah nak sampai ke ETOPS tu, kami terpaksa teruskan. Because dah sampai, dia beritahu lebih kurang ada 15 minit untuk sampai kat ETOPS, jadi kami tak boleh patah balik. Dan ada satu lagi kapal yang arah bertentangan, company yang sama, diorang yang terus pergi rescue diorang dekat di kawasan tempat diverge tu. Dan yang ketiga punya event adalah smoke. Masa tu daripada flight Johor Bahru ke Kota Baru, flight tu dalam tempoh masa 1 jam 50 minit. Jadi di dalam perjalanan tu tiba-tiba bau asap di dalam kokpit. So, dan kebetulan pada tahun tersebut base check kami, base check kami pada semasa tu ada syllabus yang praktiskan smoke in flight punya procedure, everything semua. And yet saya untuk mostly untuk setiap kru dia orang kali praktis untuk base check mungkin sekali setahun. Maksudnya individually hanya buat sekali. Tapi saya pada masa itu tu saya kena buat untuk saya punya base check, and then selang 2 minggu lepas tu saya kena assist base check orang. Jadi 2 kali saya kena buat. And then yet kali ketiga it happens real. So dalam simulator saya dah practice 2 kali. One for me and one saya dah assist. Dalam simulator saya dah assist, and yet the third time it happened real. Really happen. So with all the procedures done, everything's done. So kami proceed, masa tu dah dekat sampai Terengganu. Jadi kami proceed terus ke Kota Baru. Sampai di Kota Baru, check up apa semua, memang kita orang dapati ada some faulty dekat cabinet rack belakang ni. Kita kata orang tu memang ada burn, kesan burn, wire burn apa semua. So antara benda-benda yang untuk kru tak nak terjadi adalah antaranya smoke in flight lah. Smoke in flight, cermin crack, itu sebenarnya pilot tak nak benda terjadi. Sebab kalau engine fail, engine terbakar, kami been trained twice a year dan regularly been remind about the procedure. Tapi macam smoke in flight, loss of hydraulic, which is kita akan lost kita orang punya landing gear apa semua. Itu benda-benda yang jarang terjadi. So benda-benda tu pula jarang-jarang nak masuk dalam syllabus untuk kita orang practice dalam simulator. So benda-benda macam tu itu agak crucial untuk kita orang sebenarnya. So antara 3 event yang saya tak lupa lah, because one my earliest career, secondly during my yang smoke in flight tu during my peak career, and then yang diversion tu it is something yang totally new experience, because saya daripada the small aircraft ATR 72, 500 and 600 series, and then jump into Airbus 320. So totally different. Itu.
Alright, so thank you so much, Captain. So I believe from apa Captain cerita, that shows how crucial simulator is to pilot trainings lah. Because some of the syllabus actually occurs in real occasion, in real events. So on behalf of Encik Nazir, he excused because he has some urgent matters, so he had to leave us early. So actually we have a question from for Encik Zahir, but if the question, if any of the captain can answer it. So the question is actually, is it necessary for for simulator instructor to have piloting license? Is it?
So Wafi boleh jawab, Wafi.
Ya, untuk instructor ni kalau kita suka-suka ataupun sekadar hobi, tidak ada masalah. Kita boleh DIY, build up kat rumah dan ikut spek yang seperti yang sedia ada. Cuma untuk industri, kalau you contohnya macam di airline ataupun di mana-mana training center, instructor tu memerlukan approval tu daripada authority. Dari segi dia ni layak untuk mengajar sebab dia ada hours, dia ada pengalaman pada pesawat jenis itu. Okay, jadi dari segi kata lain macam lesen lah, okay, dia kena ada approval sebagai instructor untuk mengajar. Tapi untuk macam kita yang kita dah build up semua, tak ada masalah. Without license pun kita boleh kita boleh buat fly simulator, tak ada masalah.
Alright, okay, understood. So saya jelas di situ lah. So it's for public, untuk suka-suka je, it's fine to ni lah without licensing. So I believe both of you are UniKL alumni, is it?
Saya rasa saya seorang lah alumni UniKL. Saya join UniKL tahun 2003, graduate 2007 dalam avionics.
Oh, interesting. So we have one question here actually. They asked that how long will it take for the cadet pilot to become a captain pilot, and also how to be a pilot after degree or diploma.
Okay, interesting. Okay, saya boleh jawab sebab saya pernah jadi instructor untuk juruterbang dulu. Okay, saya jawab pertama sekali, those who yang dah ada ijazah atau diploma, okay, is it boleh jadi one of the requirement. Okay, untuk juruterbang kita panggil license lah, license. Kalau kita ada higher academic qualification macam mana pun, we still need license. Dan bila kita nak dapatkan license tu, number one, kita kena cadet pilot ataupun any individual, dia kena apply itu authority, okay, authority. So buat application, you kena attach, bila minimum requirement will be SPM. Yang ini you kena check balik dalam website CAM, apakah syarat dia. Lepas tu bila dan kita akan dapat senarai Approved Training Organisation lah, ATO. Make sure nak masuk sekolah terbang kenalah sekolah yang diiktiraf Jabatan Perbangan. Jadi bila dah dapat tu, kena buat full medical check up. Okay, full medical check up ni semua darah, jantung, apa semua dia akan buat, telinga, mata. Dan bila diterima masuk pertama sekali dalam tempoh kalau tak salah saya setahun, okay, kadet itu akan diajar ground school. Jadi ground school tu you kena complete within 1 year. Yang mana tajuk-tajuk dia merangkumi air law, navigation, meteorology, IFR, VFR, human performance limitation, theory of flight dan sebagainya. Kalau tak silap 12 ke 16 tajuk perlu diselesaikan dan tidak boleh gagal. Sekiranya tidak boleh gagal lebih daripada had yang diberikan. Sekiranya melebihi had yang diberikan, maka terpaksa ulang balik, recourse balik. Sebab kita nak juruterbang itu dilatih dengan berkualiti. Jadi lepas tempoh setahun, okay, ataupun dalam tempoh setahun dah complete ground school tu, maka kita akan start dengan flying phase. Flying phase tu kita akan fly dengan single engine. Okay, lepas single engine nanti kita dah complete certain hours, kita akan masuk simulator untuk biasakan dengan twin engine, persediaan untuk twin engine. Jadi dalam total hours kalau tak salah 200 jam itu, okey, anda complete dan bila you submit kepada you hantar balik keputusan kepada Jabatan Perbangan, dia akan issuekan you lesen juruterbang. Jadi itulah tempoh dia bergantung kepada keadaan lah. Macam kami dulu di Kota Baru, setiap tahun weather kat sana agak meriah sikit dengan musim tengkujuh dan sebagainya. Saya takkan lupa, saya dan Kapten Nazar pun kami di sekolah yang sama. Mungkin slightly extended sikit sebab cuaca, tetapi kalau cuaca cantik, okay, weather okay apa semua tak ada masalah, dalam tempoh 2 tahun tu dah complete dah untuk lesen juruterbang komersial.
Alright, thank you so much for this sharing. So Captain Nazar, would you like to add some of the points?
Sorry?
Do you have anything more to add on the explanation did by Captain Wafi?
As far as my concern, yang daripada few years back up until now, the procedure is still the same. You have to check with the CAM, and yet now you guys can check directly with Captain Wafi as he is now with CAM, and he's a good friend of mine. We've been knowing each other since from high school, and then after that we check with the CAM, check with the appropriate school, because now there's not much school in flying school in Malaysia itself. But the cheapest way, as has asked me previously, you can go abroad. Some of flying school in Miami, some of flying school in Australia. You can go up until we call it the commercial pilot license. And then once you've done the commercial pilot license, come back to Malaysia if you're willing to work in Malaysia, and continue your license with airline transport pilot license. Then once you get the airline transport pilot license, then you can just enroll with any airlines in Malaysia.
All right, thank you so much, Captain, on the sharing. So I believe that is like a very good sharing with to anyone out there who are interested to the pilot licensing. So before we end this, so I would like to ask lastly, a word of advice from both of you to all the young aviators out there. So maybe we can start with Captain Nazar first.
Towards the young aviators out there, this is not something that easy journey. I can say most of us, me, myself, Captain Wafi itself, but we've been throughout all these years for the past of our services and a past of our experience. Going through this aviation, it is something that's a very, very tough that requires your mental health and your mental stability. So from this beginning stage, if you're willing to become a pilot yourself, what I can advise you is get yourself familiar with psychiatrists and psychologists. Why did I say that? It's because it's gonna take a lot of mental health in your pilot's journey. You can get any friends who are from a psychiatrist or psychologist background and get an advice from them. What should I do? Because even inside the organizational psychology itself also, they have a criteria. Uh, what should pilot have? What should HR have manage as a manager, CEO, and everything. Dalam organizational psikologi pun diorang ada cerita macam mana kriteria pilot ni. So it's not just like everyone can become a pilot. They had their own criteria and they had their own character, attitude themselves. So get yourself familiar with this first. And then once you get familiar with how you're gonna be, the attitude, your character, what you should be, then baru cari jalan macam mana you nak enroll to the flying school. The journey is going to be tough, definitely. Baik dulu, sekarang, sampai bila-bila, it's going to be tough. The toughness is not about how the work is. No. Kerja simple because after a while, it become a routine. After it become a routine, you dah selesa dengan kerja tu. Then you akan ambil satu benda yang macam, oh, esok aku ada flight pergi Sydney. Malam tu boleh lepak lagi because it dah jadi rutin. So bila dah jadi rutin, you dah tahu nak buat apa semua. Then nanti sampai kat Sydney, you boleh pergi lepak lagi kat Sydney pula. It's a good job. It's a I can say it's a lovely job. But the journey towards that, it is something yang memang akan torture your mental. So macam mana you nak handle is win over yourself first. How to control yourself first. So if you can control your emotion, you can control your mind. Once benda tu you boleh buat, you berjaya buat, you boleh buat apa-apa saja. Believe me, you can become anything. If you controlling your mind, you believe in yourself and you able to controlling your mind and overcome your mind. You believe. So apa yang I boleh share, the journey is good kalau you control it. The journey will be bad kalau you just go with the flow.
Okay, thank you so much, Captain, on the sharing, on the advice. I believe that is one good advice to all aviators, young aviators out there who wants to pursue your career path. So how about from Captain Wafi? Some final words and advice.
Okay, my advice to all UKMIAT student, okay, because I was there, being a student, okay, ada impressed nak jadi pilot, okay, waktu tu. What I did masa tu, I buat part time, buat PPL, fly aircraft during weekend, bila masuk loan, okay, gunakan separuh loan, go for flying. Alright, my advice, kita faham, anyone love to see the perspective up there. You naik atas, you boleh nampak garisan ufuk, langit, okay, awan. Everyone love to see perspective up there because, okay, kalau you boleh melihat, even you can fly with drone or any device, you can see up there. But the one is to become a technologist, but to become an aviator, okay, you must follow the rules and regulation. You kena ada safety, okay, safety. Jadi apa yang saya boleh cadangkan. Okay, pertama sekali cuba prepare pilot is multitasking task. Okay, you fly kapal, kaki, tangan, you bergerak satu masa, kadang you bercakap, kadang-kadang mata you melihat dan kadang you berfikir what next. You always think ahead. Jadi macam mana kita nak think ahead ni? Pertama sekali yang saya praktis selama ni, pertama saya main sudoku. Sudoku ni nampak meriah kan. Mula-mula memang susah, jadi I praktis sudoku selalu sampai hari ni. Dalam handphone pun ada app sudoku juga, praktis pertama. Kedua, cuba latih diri untuk multitasking ni. Macam contohnya kadang saya buat, you tengok TV, tengok berita contohnya atau any movie, dengar dan lihat. Satu tangan you mungkin main game Tetris, mungkin kaki you tengah main bola ke apa ke, tengah lenyek-lenyek bola macam tu. Mungkin satu tangan lagi you duk main apa-apa saja. Jadi you practice you punya psychomotor tu supaya you boleh multitask. Okay, itu untuk persediaan. Kedua, jaga kesihatan. Jaga kesihatan maksud saya, kalau cuba amalkan kehidupan yang sihat, makan pemakanan yang seimbang, okay? Cuba kawal emosi, okay? Sekarang ni kita ada banyak channel, you boleh dan yang lain, you kena establish contact dengan kawan-kawan you, dengan industri. Unit ilmiah dekat luar ada ramai alumni, okay? You boleh establish contact, get their view, okay? Tanya pendapat diorang, apa yang dia boleh assist, bantu, pandangan semua. Ketiga lah, kita kena medical, okay, preparation, psikologi, dan itulah, you kena always updated macam kata Nazar bagi tahu, always study, always read the book, baca, know the basic thing. Buku banyak, okay, you boleh baca banyak blog, okay, join any government organisation, any NGO or any society yang ada share this knowledge. Okay, kadang-kadang dia share pasal ilmu awan, mitologi, ilmu navigasi, you belajar, so you get the clear picture macam mana juruterbang itu. Sebab bila masuk dalam konsep juruterbang nanti, semuanya akan bergerak sangat laju. Benar bak kata Captain Nazar sebentar tadi, sebab you kena always mental prepared. You know what to do next, because pilot ni dia always think ahead, what to do next. Itu juruterbang. Yang lain, pasal niat, macam kita tahu mungkin zaman pandemik ni pilot mungkin oversupply, okay, sebab ramai pilot mungkin ada mereka yang terjejas, ada yang tidak. Cuma buat masa ni kalau boleh upgrade your academic qualification. Kalau ada SPM, buatlah diploma. Kalau diploma, buat degree. Cuba gain higher academic qualification, sebab untuk juruterbang ni adalah license. Sekiranya you punya license kena revoke due to medical ataupun perkara yang tidak digini, at least you ada academic qualification yang mana you boleh go further step. You boleh pergi. Mungkin you boleh become a lecturer, you become an instructor, macam tu. So keep connected with your alumni. Dekat luar ramai, jangan risau. Apa-apa saja untuk adik miat, kita akan sedia bantu, insya-Allah. Itu saja saya.
Alhamdulillah, insyaAllah. I believe that was a very good advice from both of the captain. So kita pun dah sampai ke penghujungnya. We have come to the end of our event. So on behalf of AICC, Aerospace Information Center Committee Niki Almiat, we would like to thank you so much to all of our panelists today, Captain Nazar, Captain Wafi, sebab sudi meluangkan masa bersama-sama dengan kita petang ni walaupun on a short notice. So I would like to express my greatest gratitude lah. Terima kasih sangat-sangat sebab sudi bersama-sama dengan kita petang ni. So harap tak segan silu lagi lah kalau nak join kami on the upcoming event, kalau kami nak buat sharing yang lebih mendalam lah. So even sekarang ni macam this event is actually we are only focusing on Airbus Simulator. So I believe sedikit sebanyak this event will even free up the viewers lah untuk view more on this profession. So thank you so much, and also to all the participants, to all the viewers. Before you left, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and screenshot your subscription as a proof of attendance for today's event. So you can check out the form link in the comment section for your confirmation of attendance and also feedback of evaluation for today's event. So lastly, I would like to express my greatest gratitude to everyone yang work on behalf of AICC. Nak cakap terima kasih banyak-banyak to everyone yang spend their time to be with us today, to our beloved panelists, and also a huge thank you to the community yang dah bekerja keras, work really hard, directly or indirectly to ensure this program lancar lah, daripada recording before this sampailah live session today. So thank you so much. Thank you so much Captain Azhar, thank you so much Captain Wafi to be with us here today. So with that, saya endkan this live session. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Selamat berbuka, Captain. Thank you so much, Captain.
Okay. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum.
Baik, Assalamualaikum.
Okay.
Kita ada kita punya team on backstage.
Hey. Video korang buat cantik lah, Chun.
Thank you so much, Captain.
I impressed lah.